Well, hello there and welcome. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. Today we are celebrating the full moon in Aquarius. What a wonderful energy of connecting back to the water bearer, the healer of the collective, this energy of healing at this time. And it's not just healing within ourselves, but recognizing that when we do our own healing, we are also helping to heal the collective. It's also a great time to consider and the impact that our day-to-day habits and behaviors and thoughts affect the greater global community. Understanding that when we're putting out positive love and light to others, we are really extending that to the whole globe, not just to the person that we're touching, but allowing it to spread even farther from there. It's the ripple effects that really help to heal the whole collective. So today I'm just going to pull a couple of cards for every single zodiac sign. They are all time-stamped below. So we're going to start with Aquarius and we'll work our way through all 12 signs. Okay, so we're going to begin with Aquarius. So let's see what we have for you. Oh my goodness. Okay, you have brown bear spirit. Take a time out and then breaking trail. Okay, and the breaking trail says a breakthrough is at hand. And then you have the Two of Cups. You know, the Two of Cups can represent an energy of a true connection that you may have with somebody else. It could be that you're on a time out, you're separated from this person, just, distancing yourself a little bit from them, but there is a breakthrough that is about to happen. Sometimes it is that energy of the brown bear spirit, right? Where we allow ourselves to step back from the energy of the connection so that we can realign ourselves to what it is that we want out of the connection, kind of seeing the bigger picture, allowing ourselves to understand, especially with this full moon in Aquarius, how we can better communicate our needs and our feelings, our emotions with this person. Now, if it's not another person that you're dealing with, it is the Two of Cups can represent what your heart truly desires, your relationship with yourself, of understanding that perhaps you've been too busy lately and just kind of like going about your life. You're an air sign, just super busy, and you've kind of like allowed yourself to disconnect from your own self. You haven't maybe been taking as good care of yourself, or just kind of like understanding that there's something that you are needing a little bit of time to reconnect with yourself. That doing this, better self-care, taking better care of yourself, doing a little bit of healing perhaps, will help you to have that breakthrough, to see the next step that you want to take on your path. So whether this is a connection with somebody else or a connection with yourself, it's really important right now to take a step back, allow yourself some time to reflect, but also just kind of like disconnect from the energy for just a little bit. Try to see the big picture and you will have a breakthrough right at this time. And within the next probably 3 days, you'll have some type of a breakthrough with this energy. Very nice. All right, so let's move on to Pisces. Let's see Pisces. Let's see what we have here. Okay, so you have the Rhino spirit, overcome any obstacle, and you have distant thunder, clear the air. So this is an energy of, you have the Two of Swords here. I feel like there's a decision that needs to be made, but before you can make the decision, you're kind of hung up about which way to go in a certain situation. And to me, this is really kind of probably a relationship, but it could also be, just kind of like trying to decide what your next step is in life or in your career or with a certain situation. But you don't have all of the information. With the distant thunder, clear the air, there are emotions that are at play in this situation that have not yet been expressed, okay? And there could be also some information that you do not have. The Rhino energy, overcome any obstacle, means that you can overcome the obstacle in this relationship or situation when you take the time to clear the air. When you take the time to have that conversation with someone that maybe is going to be a difficult conversation, but it's about really understanding with this full moon in Aquarius about the way that you communicate is extremely important. And I think it's interesting because my throat chakra is like closing up. I feel like every time you wanted to have a conversation with this person, excuse me, about this situation, it's like your throat closes up, right? You can't get the words out. You can't, it's just like hard for you to communicate. And the reason is because it's such an emotional situation for you. Your emotions are playing in this situation. So it's about perhaps even practicing what it is that you want to say to this person, writing it out. Sometimes I find writing it out helps me to really clear my own mind, okay? Clear the air in your own head before you have this conversation. Because I think that there is a decision you need to make, and it's not an easy decision. With these energies, it's not an easy decision. But I feel with the full moon in Aquarius, it is about healing, seeing that there can be healing in the situation when you allow yourself to kind of share your emotions, your feelings, your thoughts about this situation, and allow yourself to clear the air with this person. It's kind of like this tension, right? It's kind of like the elephant that's in the room. In this case, it's a rhino in the room, right? That elephant in the room that nobody talks about. I think it's time to have a conversation about that. And when you do, you will know exactly what direction to go in. You will know exactly what you want to do next. And there is a great energy of healing in that situation. So I wish you much love and light with that. All right, so let's move on to Aries. So Aries, yes, everybody's having a similar kind of energy. This and that are true, and then reaching your destination, your light is shining brightly. Okay, and then you have the Four of Swords. There's some situation where maybe it's on a time out, okay? There is some healing that can be done in this situation, but you may have pulled your energy back from a situation or a relationship. Just kind of taking a time out, thinking about things. I'm trying to figure out what it is that you want out of the situation, or trying to figure out the perspective of the other person that's involved in this. So the interesting thing with the dolphin spirit, this and that are true. This energy indicates that you could be at odds with somebody. They see the situation one way and you see the situation another way. So there could be a conflict, or this could be at work where one person wants to do it one way, another person wants to do it another way. It could be a family member. They want to go on vacation to so-and-so. You want to go on vacation somewhere else, right? And it's like you cannot find a medium ground. Both of you are kind of like, no, this is the best vacation, or this is the best way to do this, right? It's understanding that both of you, okay, the truth that you feel is your truth. And the truth, the way they perceive the situation, is their truth. So it's understanding that two people can have completely different truths, and both are true. So it's kind of like, you've heard the saying, if you have eyewitnesses to, say, a car accident or something like that, right? Two people can see the accident in completely different ways, but both of them would say, no, that's the way it happened. So it's kind of understanding that both you and somebody else, you feel like your truth is the truth, and they feel like their truth is the truth. In order to heal this situation, okay, it's kind of like just kind of understanding. It's a little bit of that energy of agreeing to disagree. Right? And if that is not something that you can do comfortably, then it's also understanding, okay, I have to go my own way, because I feel like there is something a destination you are wanting to reach. Your light is shining brightly. Because at this time with the full moon in Aquarius, it is the star energy, right? Of stepping into your loving light and understanding. Okay, they're seeing this situation differently than I am. And understanding that is the way that they see the situation. You can't change what their truth is. And they can't change what your truth is. And it's understanding, okay, I'm going to take a time out. I'm going to see how I feel about this. Am I okay with us agreeing to disagree? Or do I need to remove myself from this situation? Yeah, I think with the full moon in Aquarius, you're truly going to know which way to go. And it really is about, since it's a general reading, is your truth part of your core value? Or is this something that it's kind of like, okay, it's important to me, but it's not important enough to leave the situation or the relationship? If it's part of your core values, right, then there's a good chance that you're going to say, okay, I have to go my own way. But with the Four of Swords, I think you're working it out. You're healing the situation. You're seeing that both of you can see the situation in different ways and still have a wonderful relationship. All right, there you go, Aries. I hope to see you again really soon. All right, moving on to Taurus. Taurus, let's see what we have for you. Okay, we have the Four of Cups, ascending the mountain. Oh, and my favorite, the cow spirit, miracles. The miracles are endless. One of my favorite cards in this whole entire deck. I think that this has been a long, and whatever the situation, or if it's within a relationship, it's been a long going, okay? This is very much that Nine of Wands energy, just kind of like having a very long time moving forward with whatever this is, and not really having the fulfillment, the success that you're looking for. It's kind of like drudgery, right? I mean, it's just literally something that is drudgery. So it could be a job that is very, full of drudgery, just a lot of tasks that you don't enjoy doing. There's no sense of fulfillment. You may have been at this job for a long time, or if it's a relationship, you've been in this relationship for a very long time, and the fulfillment has kind of left the whole situation. But here's the thing, understanding, okay, we all go through those times where, things are not kind of like bringing us a lot of joy, a lot of fulfillment, a lot of sense of purpose, right? And with this full moon in Aquarius, it's understanding, okay, I'm going to look at the good in this situation. The full moon in Aquarius is about healing. How can I look at this situation in a different way? How is my day-to-day habits and thinking affecting this situation? Am I bringing positive energy to it, or am I bringing negative energy to it? And I think when you take a look at it in a different way, you're going to see the miracle that is in this situation. Now, I'm not saying that you aren't deciding maybe that you want to leave this situation, but at the same time, you're seeing the good, you're seeing the light in this situation. And that helps to bring a lot of healing to you and to whoever else may be involved in this. That is part of the miracle of understanding that this situation, even though it may not be what you want at this time, that it can become the miracle that you want it to be. It can have that healing. It can turn around. If this is a business that's not really bringing in what it is that you want, or you've lost your sense of fulfillment, of purpose in your career or your job, a relationship that no longer is satisfying, when you focus on the good in this situation, all of a sudden you see the miracles, you see the good in it, you have a lot of gratitude for it, and it does change the energy within this situation or connection. Beautiful energy, because, keep in mind, the full moon in Aquarius is really about bringing healing to yourself, to connections in your life, to situations, and then having that ripple effect out into the collective. Wow, beautiful energy. I'm also going to say it's a number 15, and 1 + 5 = 6, which is the lover's energy in the tarot. So beautiful energy there. All right, Taurus, I wish you so much love and light. Hope to see you again soon. All right, Gemini, let's move on to Gemini here. Let's see what we have here. All right, so we have, wow, Scarab Beetle Spirit, magic works through you, crossing bridges. It's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. And then we have the Death card. Okay, wow. Okay, Gemini, this is something that I think something that maybe at one point you thought ended. Okay, this could be a career, it could be a job, it could be a business, it could be a relationship. Okay, something that you thought was done. Okay, and you have been trying to go forward on your path. I feel like there is something about healing in this connection, healing in this situation. There's a sense of something coming back around. In other words, transforming. Okay, so the death card is something that ends, okay, in order to bring a new beginning. It's kind of like crossing this bridge from one world into a new world. But there is this energy, you know, scarab beetle, magic works through you. It's almost as if you're seeing the magic in this situation. It's something that maybe, once again, ended, or you thought was going... No, something that ended. Something that truly ended. It's this energy of, with this full moon in Aquarius, the full moon in Aquarius is all about healing, right? Of looking at the magic in this situation. Wow. Okay. It's almost like taking my breath away. It's like, I wasn't going to clarify, but I think I'm going to clarify this because it's almost like a tower moment. It's something very sudden that you didn't see coming at all. Yeah. And I feel like it's a relationship. It is. Yeah. There's something here. You have the Lovers, the Page of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles, along with the Courage, the Leo energy. So if it doesn't, it may not happen today, right? With the full moon in Aquarius, I feel like it happens in the Leo season here. This is an energy with the Two of Cups. It does not have to be romantic, although it may be. But with the Two of Cups, it is somebody that is really near and dear to your heart. Somebody that it's been very hard for you to cross the bridge, right? For you to walk away from this situation and go into your next chapter of life. It's almost kind of like you've been dragging your feet, crossing the bridge, kind of going really, really slow, hoping maybe that this person or this situation would return. And now it's kind of like, yeah, magic works through you. I think it's because of the journey that you've taken. Crossing this bridge has been such a transformation for you. And I'm not saying that you're necessarily going to reconnect or reunite, I should say, with this person or this situation. It's kind of like that energy of, okay, I needed to have that conversation. I needed to close that energy out, if nothing else. I needed to see what happened here. Because for some of you, you may not have known why that situation ended. And so that's why you've been kind of like trying to figure it out. That's why you've been almost dragging your feet, trying to cross this bridge. Really powerful energy with this full moon in Aquarius. We also have the Lion's Gate on August 8th. So it's between those two energies. I just feel like you really have somebody, definitely in Leo season. So before like August 21st, somebody that is reaching out, wanting to make amends. There's definitely an energy of making amends with somebody that is perhaps, you know, no longer part of your life, that you are separated from or in conflict with. All right. Well, Gemini, I'm wishing you much love and light with that. And I hope to see you again soon. Bye for now. All right. Cancer, let's see what we have for you. Oh, lovely energy. Okay. So we have one of my favorite cards, the Dog Spirit. Be loyal to what you love, and passion and pleasure, and savor your life. You know, just really kind of like stepping into this energy of, you know, Ace of Pentacles is a little bit of an opportunity, something that this is just like almost out of the blue. Like somebody is calling you up and saying, hey, let's go on a vacation, or, you know, just kind of like giving you some opportunity. If you've been looking for a job and haven't been able to find a job, you know, all of a sudden out of the blue, there's this opportunity that comes in for you. Very, very seriously. I know I'm saying out of the blue, but it really is almost this energy of opening your email and there's a note, you know, or from somebody that you haven't heard from in a long time, or an offer from a company, something like that. Because it's this energy of being really loyal to yourself and listening to your heart with the passion and pleasure. This is about listening to your heart. Now, I'm going to say for some of you, this could be a relationship, somebody wanting to offer you something, you know, coming back in. Perhaps somebody that you haven't heard from in a while. There is this energy of kind of like out of the blue. They just keep saying out of the blue. So it's this energy of an offer coming in, something that is going to bring you a lot of pleasure and play and, you know, passion into your life, whether that is a new job or a new opportunity, perhaps to travel. For some reason, I'm really, you know, getting this energy of traveling, or perhaps a relationship. So beautiful energy here with this full moon in Aquarius. All right, Cancer, we'll leave it there for you. I wish you so much love and light. All right, we'll move on now to Leo. Well, hello there, Leo. Gates of Triumph, Squirrel Spirit, believe in yourself. And let's see, we'll get one more for you. 10 of Cups. Oh my gosh, Leo. What a beautiful energy. I think that there is something coming in for you, you know, something that your heart truly has desired. For some of you, this is a relationship. This is happy family, happy home, everything that your heart truly desires. Something that just warms you right down, you know, to your toes, something that is just so beautiful. And it's part of it is because you've really believed in yourself, or you've really believed in what it is that you are trying to manifest in your life. And then with the Gates of Triumph, you know, success expands in your life. So whether this is, you know, a job that you have been really wishing for, hoping for, an offer coming in for that opportunity, a business that you are wanting to start, or a relationship, whatever this is, you are finally getting to see the fruits of your labor come in. And I love this, you know, with this full moon in Aquarius, it is about healing. I think that that's what you have done with the Squirrel Spirit. You've really done some healing on yourself about maybe any sense of, you know, feeling unworthy or not deserving of what your heart truly desires. You've done the healing on that. And because of that, okay, but because of believing in yourself, believing that you deserve whatever this represents for you, right? It's coming in for you. It's just a beautiful energy. Thank you for putting the time and energy into doing that healing. And then also recognizing that this new opportunity or this new relationship will also have ripple effects out into the collective to help others to heal too. Thank you so much. Much love and light to you. Bye for now. All right, so let's see. We now have Virgo. Let's see, Virgo. Let's see what we have for you. All right. Ooh, look at this, Virgo. You're showing up. You're the first one that has actually shown up in your own reading. So the Hermit energy, really, and then Panther Spirit, reclaim your power and valiant courage. Oh my goodness. This is, this is an energy of just power. That's all I can say with that Panther Spirit. Look at those eyes, right? Reclaiming your power. And there you are, standing in your power, going within, knowing that you are the powerful one, right? And having the courage to go after whatever it is that your heart truly desires. Whether this is a job, starting a new business, going on some, adventure, or, a romantic connection, or reconnecting to people that maybe you haven't seen in some time. It's this energy of nothing is holding you back. And that's all I can say. And Virgo, it's kind of interesting because I always feel as though you're such a grounded energy, right? This is very much of, you think about a panther, and then this person, the knight is on a horse taking off. It's this energy of, yes, I'm going after what it is that I want, and having the courage, doing any of the healing that maybe you have had to do in order to kind of release any sense of unworthiness, or, looking at any of those fears in the eye, slaying the dragons, slaying any of your dragons, so that you have the courage, you have the power within you to go after what it is that you want. This is beautiful energy. Totally embrace this. We also have the Lion's Gate on August 8th. So in another week, just a portal where that veil is so thin and we can really connect to, what it is that we really want. That sense of expansion. Aquarius is about expansion. The Lion's Gate is about expansion. I feel like you're just, I'm getting on my horse. I'm getting on my horse and I'm going after what it is that I want. I love that. All right. Well, thank you, Virgo. Much love and light to you. Hope to see you again really soon. All right. Let's move on to Libra. Libra, let's see what we have for you. All right. So we have Frog Spirit. Clear out the clutter. navigating by the stars, follow your bliss. And then we have the Eight of Swords. Okay, so this full moon in Aquarius is really about taking a look at what is really holding you back from shining your light brightly out into the world, right? The Eight of Swords is really about self-doubt, self-inflicted doubt, okay? So if you look at that, the angel is in a cage, but the cage top is actually open. And if the angel really wanted to, okay, the angel could just step up out of the cage and is no longer confined to the doubts that are keeping the angel in the cage, right? The angel, instead of looking up, is looking down. It's about having a positive energy, a positive light, looking at things in a positive way, getting into that energy of being grateful for what you have instead of casting your eyes down and doubting yourself. And I feel like with this full moon in Aquarius, you're really stepping into that energy. You're understanding that it's time to clear out the clutter of any negativity that you have about any situation, okay? Whether that is in, relationships or in your career or in any, a health issue, whatever it is. It's kind of like, okay, I'm going to look at the positive side of this. I read an article the other day, and it was really kind of interesting how positivity can really help us to have a healthier and longer life. Because when we can take a look at the positive side of things, and it's not that everything in life is always positive, but when we can take a look at the positive side of things, then we just have a much lighter energy about ourselves, and we actually are happier, right? And I think that that's what you're learning with this full moon in Aquarius, is that it's time to really go out and follow your bliss, navigate by the stars. It's like you can't see the stars if you're casting your eyes down. It's like, okay, I'm going to look up. In fact, look at that. There are stars in that sky, but the angel can't see them because, right, they're casting his eyes downward. Can't see the stars. It's about, okay, I'm going to lift my eyes. I'm going to see the positive things that are going on in my life. I'm going to look up to the heavens, right? And I'm going to stay positive, manifest, use some of your manifestation tools, but also prayer, right? Just praying, talking to your spirit guides, talking to your angels, asking for guidance. What is the next step? Even if you don't know what the whole path is, that's fine. All you have to do is ask for guidance for the next step. And I would say with this energy, the next step is just to look at the positive side of everything that maybe is in a situation or a relationship. Look at the positive side of this, and that will help you to step into that energy of being more grateful, but having a lighter, higher vibration that will also bring in better things for you. Yeah, more positive things for you. All right, well, Libra, I'm going to wish you so much love and light in that situation, and please, I hope to see you again really soon. Much love and light. Okay, so Scorpio, let's see what we have here for you. All right, view from above, the moon card, and then the wolf spirit. Turn knowledge into wisdom. Really beautiful energy. Okay, so with the moon card, this is kind of like some of your fears, perhaps coming to light with this full moon in Aquarius. You're seeing the bigger picture about maybe how your fears have held you back from what it is that you really and truly want. You're getting the bigger picture of how, the path is not completely illuminated for you, right? But it is a full moon, and look at there's a full moon in that picture, right? That is when the path is the most illuminated for us, and understanding, okay, I'm getting a bigger picture, but I'm also understanding how my fears may have held me back from taking steps forward that were best for me, right? And then with the wolf spirit, turn knowledge into wisdom, understanding that a lot of your journey, okay, everything that you have gone through, this is about connecting the dots, about all the things that have happened on your path, perhaps from childhood, right? The things that have happened on your path, connecting those dots, understanding, okay, all of those experiences have helped to bring me to this point on my journey. And now what is it that I can say about my journey? Where is it that I want to go from here? Understanding that every single thing that has happened on your path up to this point has been a lesson. You gain some information, some insight about yourself or insight about the world as you have gone through those different experiences. But now you're at a point on your path where you are kind of like synthesizing all of that. You're putting all of those different lessons together. You're seeing the bigger picture about how those different situations, even if they were extremely painful, have helped to bring you to this point on your path, and that you are wiser because of it. You're understanding that, all right, I didn't see the whole path before. I may not see the whole path in front of me, but at the same time, I'm no longer fearful. Allowing yourself to drop the fears, surrendering to the journey as you move forward, and understanding that you are being called, literally being called to be a wise one for others, to share your insight, your love, your healing energy, especially with this full moon in Aquarius, with others. Understanding that your day-to-day activities, your thoughts, your behaviors really do impact not just you and those people that are closest to you, but to the whole collective. And you're seeing it in a new way. You're understanding the impact that you are making on the collective. Wow, what a beautiful energy. All right, well, Scorpio, I'm going to leave it there. I wish you so much love and light, and I hope to see you again really soon. Okay, so let's move on to Sagittarius. Let's see what we have here. All right, we have choosing your path. All is possible. The world. And the beaver spirit. Lay a solid foundation. Yeah, you're starting something new. With the world card, it's understanding that one chapter is closed and a new chapter is opening for you. But at the same time, it's important to lay that solid foundation. You're just choosing at this time with this full moon in Aquarius. We also have that Lion's Gate portal next week on August 8th. Understanding that you are choosing a new path. You're stepping into a new chapter of your life. But it's very important to not move forward too quickly. It's about, I would say, for the next week or 10 days, really kind of thinking things out, choosing carefully the direction that you want to go in, but then also asking yourself, what are the best first steps? How can I build this solid foundation? It's kind of like, say you were going to build, I'm going to say a doghouse because I have Maggie. So say you were going to build a doghouse, right? And you got all excited, and it was kind of like, oh yes, and I'm going to paint it this color and it's going to have this and, whatever. And you got really excited. And you ran to the store, to buy some lumber and nails and all that stuff. And you didn't have a plan. You just went, you bought a bunch of stuff, and then you came home and it was like, you had the wrong materials, or you didn't have enough materials, or whatever. It's kind of like understanding that it's really important with this full moon in Aquarius plus the Lion's Gate to really have a strategy, have a plan, okay? And then that's based on having that solid foundation, understanding that when you build a doghouse or you're building anything, whether it's a new business or it's a new career or it's a new relationship, it's important not to rush forward too quickly. It's good to build a solid foundation. Don't get overly excited so that you skip some of those really important first steps. Really beautiful energy. All right, Sag, I'll leave it there. I wish you so much love and light, and I hope to see you again soon. Okay, and Capricorn, let's see what we have here for you. Oh my goodness, Capricorn, the money is coming your way. Let's put it that way. You have rainbow blessings, and then you have the King of Pentacles. Blessings are showering your life. Along with Porcupine Spirit, time for a beginner mind. So it is, with the full moon Aquarius, it's about healing. It's about healing your mindset around money and understanding that when you have a positive and healed energy around money, that money flows to you, right? It's kind of like, I feel like you're understanding that maybe if you struggled with money or you were really concerned about financial stability or something like that, that part of it could be that you were hoarding money, okay? Or you had a negative energy around money, feeling desperate about money, or just kind of like, feeling as though money wasn't part of your life, or money didn't come easily to you, or you had to work really hard for money. I think for a lot of you, you've been healing that energy with this full moon in Aquarius over the last 6 months, healing your energy around money. Understanding that there's plenty for all of us, right? If somebody gets a raise, right, it doesn't mean that there can't be a raise for you. Or if somebody gets something nice, right, that you can also have nice things. It's understanding. I feel like you've done a lot of healing around that. And that's why you have this porcupine spirit, time for beginner mind, right? Because you've healed this energy. It's about taking that positive energy that you have around money, understanding that, there's plenty for all of us, right? And that you don't have to work quite so hard for money, that you can allow the universe to shower gifts upon you, right? These blessings are coming your way, but it's because you have a new mindset around money. You're not holding on to that old mindset. You stepped into an energy of having a healed mindset around money, understanding there's plenty for everybody. Understanding that when we're envious or jealous of others, that's a negative energy around money, and it prevents money from coming into us. This is a beautiful energy of healing, especially with that full moon in Aquarius, understanding that your day-to-day words, actions, beliefs, and habits around money, once you heal those, right, the money flows very easily to you. Beautiful energy here, Capricorn. I'm so excited for you. Well, I wish you much love and light, and I hope to see you again really soon. And to everyone, thank you so much. I hope you enjoy this full moon in Aquarius energy, and I will see you very shortly for your next Lionsgate portal reading. I'm doing those for each of the zodiac signs this week. Much love and light. Bye for now.